Hey Aries, this is Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Welcome to your What's Your Superpower reading. Let's get started. Spirit, what is Aries' love superpower? What is Aries' love superpower? And we have empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. What else do we have for Aries? And we have compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Anything else for Aries? And we have responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So I feel like this empathy and compassion really go hand in hand. It's like when you understand or when you feel what others feel, it really allows you, it opens your heart to have that compassion for that person. You know, it doesn't necessarily give people excuses, but if you can come from a place of understanding, you know, you know, the true emotion, because a lot of times when we see someone acting, uh, insensitive or angry or sad or jealous, there could be some underlying thing. And most of the time, it's fear. Most of the time, fear is what brings about, fear and pain is what brings about these other extreme behaviors or emotions out of people. And so it's quite powerful to feel someone else's emotion and then be able to show them compassion because they may not have ever had that before. It's also about recognizing here, being aware of your how your thoughts express or affect the way and the amount that you show love. So if you're in a place of, you know, fear or pain, then that's going to affect how you express love. So have empathy and compassion for yourself. Allow anything that you would give others, you need to give yourself. And obviously, you should be, that's in the most positive sense possible. All right, so let's get some more info here. Spirit, why is empathy here for Aries? And we have the Lovers, Archangel Raphael showing up here. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. And so there may be, there may be a partnership that really brings this out in you. There may be others that say, why would you ever be with that person? And it's because you can feel and understand how they really feel. And you know them better just because you can feel their emotions, right? So it's, it's about recognizing that that the divine is shining down on that relationship because of that heart to heart bond that you have that others may not see, and it's not for them, right? Why is compassion here for Aries? And we have the Five of Gabriel, which is the Five of Wands. It says, a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. So yeah, patience, it's really talking about compassion. Have compassion for what other people are going through around you. And, it can really empower you because it makes it so much less personal. It's not about you, it's about what they're going through, on the inside that is, just showing out in the physical world. So, why is responsibility here for Aries? And we have the Two of Gabriel. This is the Two of Wands. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So it says you are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So we talked about that a little bit, but this is taking it further about recognizing those relationships that support that same vision that you have. Two of Gabriel for me is a card about determining your future, your highest path, your spiritual path even. So let's get even more details here. Why is the Lovers here for Aries? And we have the Seven of Swords. So there could have been some deception or betrayal within a relationship. There could be, that someone operating out of fear, but you sense why, you understand why. The King of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but doesn't have to be. It's just about having that empathy and understanding where someone's coming from. If they're operating out of fear, why? What has happened to bring that about? And it doesn't make, I'm not saying that that is justification, but when you can really understand, right, then you can have compassion. Why is the Five of Gabriel here? Five of Wands for Aries. And we have the Eight of Wands. So that's you. Lots of fire energy here. I feel like, it says demonstrate the language of the heart. And this is definitely about communication and activity. So this is about really sharing that. Here we go. Two of Cups. So I feel like there's a lot of positive movement in your relationship, and this could be something that has been, has gotten to your head sometimes. This can also be about that, just feeling, really stuck in your head, and you could have felt like you wanted to, retaliate or whatever the case is, and you're really moving into a more positive place in your relationships. Why is the Two of Gabriel here? And we have the Three of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm getting here is that there has been things in your environment, and maybe this is from your past, where there is healing needed and things that you haven't necessarily talked about with your partner. And I feel like this Wheel of Fortune is saying, you're really going to bring about healing to this old wound by sharing that with your current partner. I feel like this is something where it's really going to advance your relationship by being open with that and sharing, and really it's saying you have a responsibility to do that. If you are, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, this is about divine partnerships. This is about, mirroring each other. And this is about really feeling not codependency, but really feeling like uh, you fortify each other, um, that you are divinely connected. You are connected by the heart. And so if your heart is damaged, it's going to bring about a lot of pain. And maybe this is something for them. Maybe this is about them finally revealing, some pains that they have gone through that they haven't healed yet. And the divine is saying it's time. The Wheel of Fortune is all about, for me, divine timing and timing for things to go in a real positive direction. And you have that positive direction here as well. All right, let's get some guidance for Aries. What guidance do we have for Aries? Life is too short. Focus on what you can achieve, not on what you haven't. Beautiful. Any more guidance for Aries? You are full of love. Now share it with another. It's your responsibility. It's like the divine is saying, you have, you're filled with love, and it's like, you've been given more than your share in a sense, and it's your duty to allow that cup to overfill into others' lives. Any other guidance for Aries? Go within and find your inner peace. Problems resolve when you listen to your inner self. And I really feel like that's talking about this right here. And this may be something that you and your partner are doing together, but I feel like for you, you really need this healing in the heart. And it's time, because imagine how much stronger your relationship will be without that wound in the way. All right, those are the messages that came through for you, Aries. I do appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. And remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.